Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Fans Cooking Fiction! I'm Stephanie, and as we all know, Valentine's is right around the corner, and people would usually be like, you're gonna make some spaghetti and meatballs, right? Inspired by Lydia and the Tramp? Nah. My personal favorite right now is Always Be My Maybe, and that is the cutest rom-com I have ever seen in a really long time, so I figured, why not make kimchi-jjigae? Now, that is a Korean kimchi stew that's derived of meat, sometimes tofu, but mostly kimchi. You ready? Let me get my apron on real quick. Oh yeah, let's get cooking! Alright, so first things first, we're gonna cut our kimchi, our tofu, and our green onions. Now, with tofu, you want to kind of cut them into like half-inch cubes, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. We're gonna make a murder. Wow, look how delicious this tofu looks. Now, if you know me, you know I'm not gonna exactly follow the rules, so I just kind of make it to where it's like, I eat that, I put that much in my mouth, like, that's how much I'll shove in my mouth, yeah. There's our, yay, tofu! Okay, next, I like adding a little more onion than usual, and it says kind of chopped, so wish me luck. Now, that kimchi dough. My hand is so gonna smell after this. If you don't know what kimchi is, it's fermented vegetable. Traditionally, it's fermented cabbage. You can also have it as a radish, my personal favorite, or a cucumber, Alex's personal favorite. And just kind of chop them into like bite size. And be very careful with your fingers, because that sucks. Spicy food plus open wound? No thanks. Nice little tip, make sure you have a stable cutting board. Mine isn't, and that's my bad. So you gotta be extra careful. Now that we finished chopping, we're gonna go ahead and heat up our pot with some cooking oil, and once that's heated up, we're gonna throw these bad boys in here. So I added way too much pork. Only add a little bit. Once you've added the kimchi, pork, red pepper flakes, and garlic, you're gonna cook it over medium-high heat until the kimchi softens and the pork looks like it's cooked. And that is going to take about 5 to 7 minutes. Now we're going to add the kimchi juice and about 2 to 2.5 cups of water. I'm personally using broth just because we already have meat, so let's just go all out. Have it boil for 5 minutes. After those 5 minutes, reduce the heat to medium and cover for 15 minutes. If it doesn't seem stewy enough, add more water. Now is the time you're supposed to add the tofu and the scallions, so heads up on that. So we're gonna do about 5 more minutes until the tofu is cooked. And while we're waiting, we're gonna make some rice. Okay guys, so now the kimchi-jjigae is all done, and of course we had to make some rice to put with the kimchi-jjigae. And of course I have to bring my significant other with me to taste it with me. So come here, Alex. Alrighty, you excited?
I am super excited.
Yeah. Let's get in.
This is fantastical.
Oh my god.
This is me containing my happy dance right now because I can have to only be in one specific area. Best part about being the cameraman, free food. The kimchi here is ridiculously tender. Kimchi is already fermented and has soft texture, but with the stew, it just gives it a very nice additional texture on there. A little more chewy, fantastic. For the record, I don't really like tofu. It's amazing in this dish. Okay, that comes from somebody that doesn't like tofu. Freaking delicious.
Yay! No, I was really worried because usually you put the tofu and the green onion in later so that they still retain a texture or like a size. But I put it in with the kimchi at the very beginning, and honestly, there's nothing wrong with it. I think it's good. Like, the tofu really absorbs the gochugaru and the kimchi flavor, and the green onion isn't very sharp. Because I know some people with raw green onion or something that's not thoroughly cooked, it can get really sharp and really hard to, like, you lose all the other flavors. But this one, I think it went really well. Like, I'm not a super fan of pork belly, but it's not bad. I think it's okay. Like, you can always substitute. Again, if you're vegetarian or vegan, you can always substitute with vegetables. I highly suggest mushrooms, zucchini, maybe carrots if you want to be adventurous. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching Fans Cooking Fiction, and I hope you guys enjoy the kimchi-jjigae. If you're gonna have this with your significant other, be sure to also include minty gum. That kimchi is fermented. If there's another show or movie, comic, whatever, and you want us to try to make an inspired dish, leave it in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share. Happy Valentine's Day, and I'll see you guys later.